Hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of Planet Zoo on the Project DeExtinction channel and the first episode of Wanyama Safari Park. So this is a new project that I'm doing in Planet Zoo called, Wanyama Safari Park, and it's gonna be sort of a recreation of the San Diego Zoo Safari Park in San Diego, but it's gonna be what I like if I ran the safari park, what I would do to it. So it's gonna be sort of a recreation. So the architectural style is obviously African safari. And yeah, this would be located in San Diego. So when you first go in, you have the sign that says Wanyama Safari Park. I made this lion logo. We have these lights. And so for most of the rocks that I'm going to use in this zoo, I guess it would be a park because it's a safari park, are going to be these desert red rocks that came with the new update and Australia DLC, because most of the rocks that would be in habitats or exhibits or stuff that looks man-made, so these rocks look really red and look really man-made. So I'm going to be using these. A lot of people use like concrete and other things, but I think these look good. So this is also going to be like an adventure park. So this is supposed to be look like a crate or something. Then over here we have like this lion statue that came with the base game, and then like this just this garden area when you first get in with these reed grasses, these elephant statues. So let's actually go in. Oops. Here we have just some foliage and plants and stuff. Those are all my workshop items over there. We have electric car charging stations. And then this is the entire parking lot. I still have to fill these parking spots in with cars. Let's go into the actual main plaza. There's a ramp for disabled people and just small stairs. This is almost completely exactly the same to the safari park's main entrance. I've just made it more themed. So there's like these bins and barrels and stuff, like you're ready to go on an adventure, or you just like got off the airport or got off the boat and you're unloading and unpacking stuff. These palm trees are custom made, but so yeah, more barrels and stuff. So there's these mister things that are going to be on a lot of buildings, and it's really hot in San Diego and in Africa, so there's misters to keep people cool. This is like a bus stop area. Here we have like a fire hydrant, red no parking area for if there's a fire. So this would I still need to put the signs on here, but this would be members. Like this is where you would get your tickets for if you're a member or you want to become a member, and then this would be where you would get your tickets if you were just visiting for the day. There's a line with these rusted fences from the Australia pack. In real life, they wouldn't be rusted. They would probably just be painted like that, because that's like, they can't have rusted stuff, or because someone might get hurt. So just the normal information stands, which I made smaller to look like ticket booths. More crates and barrels and stuff. And then we have, oh wait, there's this information area and these planters over there. Then we have the actual main building. This is also really closely, it really looks like the one at the safari park. The only thing I changed was I used these right here, these like decorated ones, instead of, because at the safari park, the main entrance building, these logs are just like plain logs. But I want to, like, this would be owned by like Disney or some other big company, like Universal, something like that, so they would have more money. So when you go in, there's like these like lion tracks on the floor, a whole bunch of these like crates and barrels and stuff, and like one of those, I forget what it's called, but like you put like pennies in and then you turn the wheel, the crank, and then like there's like some sort of design, like an animal or something like that. So that's one of these. Here these are going to be restrooms. This is just the first part of it, of the episode. And then we have this map. This isn't the actual map. I just got this off of the workshop. And then map info. And then we have these speakers. I don't know if you can hear this. And there's the music. There's music from the Planet Zoo soundtrack. More crates and barrels and stuff. Let's see what else is there. Disabled parking is right here. And oh yeah, and then you can go get your tickets for like parking tickets here. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope. Okay, so in the next stage of this episode, we are going to be working on the restrooms and just doing more work here in this main plaza area. Probably put some planters along here, and then along here. And then the stage after that, we are going to be doing this main plaza area with the gift shop. We're also gonna make like an exit area. You're not actually gonna exit here. It's just like a special like entrance or something like that. You would exit the same way you came in. But right now at the safari park, you have to exit here because of COVID. So yeah. I'll see you in the next stage. Welcome to the second stage, and this is actually going to be the last stage of the episode, because I've finished everything. So yeah, I've made the gift shop and I've made the restrooms. So let's start. You've already seen all this right here. Nothing here has changed. But inside here, things have changed. First, let's look at the men's restroom here. We just have sinks, toilets. Basically the same thing with the women's restroom. Let's see. Here we've changed. I've moved this penny thing, coin thing, to over here, so it just fits in better. And that's all I've changed for this area. Now we have Zawadi gifts, and Zawadi in Swahili means gifts, so it's technically called gifts. One thing about the sign is that the actual name of it, Zawadi, it is all crooked and stuff like that to make it feel more immersive. But the actual gifts part isn't, and that's because it's easier to read it. It's easier to read what you need to read than it is what you don't need to read. So let's go in to it. Well, first, actually, there's these, so one thing about gift shops is that they have a lot of windows. And the reason that they have a lot of windows is, it kind of, invites you to go and buy stuff. And also you can put, different things on display. So that's what I did here. This is pretty much the same as the one at the Safari Park, except for the name. I think it's called Safari Outpost at the Safari Park. Here we have just some air conditioning. So air conditioning, these are Mr. Gomez's air conditioning from the workshop. Here is the way to the exit. I haven't built that. Then this would be like a backstage area. Another thing that you can see about this building is that it's kind of a facade where it looks so cool and adventure-y and African from the guest point of view. But then if you go backstage, there's no thatch roof or anything like that. It's just plain white concrete. So yeah. And guests can kind of see it, but not really. There's going to be a planter here. So let's actually go inside. So when you go inside, I've used a lot of Deacon's from the workshop, his jungle gift shop items, I think is what it's called. But so there's just random stuff. There's stuffed animals. These are really cool. Some books and stuff like that. Here would be a whole bunch of African art that you could buy. T-shirts, books. These would probably have African art and talk about African history and the animals and different things like that. More just gift shop items. These basket things. These little frogs. Then here's the cash register and checkout area. There would be different small things that you could buy while you're waiting in line. So that's it for the gift shop. These are just from the game. These aren't custom made or anything. So at the actual safari park, it's really weird because there's right here, it's an aviary, and then you could get your picture taken here. There's a Jeep, and then there's this dense jungle walkway thing with some animals, which I think is a really cool idea. But then there's this other entrance area. And then also they have an animal ambassador show thing. So here at Wanyama Safari Park, my idea is that I'm not going to have the two separate entrance areas. I'm just going to have one main entrance area that'll be like big. So I'll probably expand this out more, this main plaza area out more, and also this. And then, so I'm gonna keep the aviary, but I'm gonna make it, instead of just a walk-through aviary, I'm gonna make it like a restaurant aviary. So like while you're eating, you can see some birds. And then I'm gonna have that animal ambassador thing right here. And then I'll have some other things, more shops and stuff, like probably like a stroller rental. So right here's a bus stop. I still need to put some more cars in the parking lot. And then so this park is gonna take up like probably 2 maps, because like you can already see this is taking up a pretty big amount of space. And I'm not just gonna have so it's gonna be like a main area with like animals like the elephants and stuff like that, and it's not really gonna be a safari. And then there's also gonna be like a hotel, but then I'm also gonna have a separate entire map that's just for the safari, and that'll probably take up 3 episodes. Actually, probably more. It'll probably take up like 5 episodes, and they're gonna be pretty long ones too. So next episode we will be building the aviary restaurant and the animal ambassador area, and there's also going to be flamingos right here. So yeah, that's it for this episode of Wanyama Safari Park. I'm Dino Master, and remember, dinosaurs may have gone extinct from the face of our planet, but they're still alive and well in our imaginations. Thank you. Please subscribe.